Listen closely, because what you're about to hear could be the biggest financial crime in Tennessee's history. This is the Money Trail, and today we delve into a scandal known as Pardongate. In 2003, something odd was happening in then Governor Sundquist's office. He was granting an unprecedented number of pardons during his final days in office. But these weren't just any pardons, they were for serious crimes like robbery, kidnapping, and even murder. Why would a governor, who had built a reputation for being tough on crime, suddenly issue such controversial clemencies? That question sparked an investigation that would uncover a tangled web of financial deals, political favors, and shady characters. At the heart of this storm was a man named Roger Cooper. A convicted felon serving life without parole for murder, Cooper's sentence was commuted by Governor Sundquist. Why? The official reason was compassion, but investigators soon discovered something much more complex. Just months before receiving his pardon, Cooper's wife had donated $10,000 to the governor's political action committee. It seemed like a strange coincidence, one that begged further investigation. As they dug deeper, investigators uncovered a paper trail leading from the Sundquist administration back to several high-powered law firms and lobbyists. They found evidence suggesting that these groups had used hefty campaign contributions and promises of future employment to influence the governor's decision-making process. The stakes couldn't be higher. This isn't just about one man's freedom or a single act of corruption. It's about the integrity of our political system, the trust we place in those who hold public office, and the very essence of justice itself. Over the next few minutes, we'll follow the money trail, expose the players involved, and reveal the shocking twists and turns of this unfolding scandal. But first, let's go back to where it all began, with the governor's questionable decision and a convicted murderer walking free. At the heart of this investigation is a man named Bill Jenkins, then governor of Tennessee. In 2018, he made a controversial decision to commute the sentence of notorious convicted murderer James Conroy. This sparked outrage across the state and set off a chain reaction that would ultimately expose an intricate web of financial deceit. But let's rewind further to 2015, when Jenkins was just a hopeful candidate for governor. He received substantial campaign funding from a group called Tennessee Business Leaders for Change, or TBLC, which included influential figures such as CEO John Richards of Richards Industries and banker Sarah Thompson from Global Bank South. Fast forward to 2018, post-commutation. It turns out that both Richards and Thompson had close ties with Conroy. Richards was his former cellmate's brother, while Thompson served on the board of a nonprofit organization that Conroy had been involved with before his conviction. As public backlash grew, an anonymous tip led investigators to examine financial records related to Jenkins' campaign. They discovered irregularities in donations made by TBLC members, specifically large sums being funneled through shell companies and foreign accounts. Delving deeper, they found that millions of dollars were secretly exchanged between these businesses and individuals with vested interests in Conroy's release. For instance, Richards Industries had reportedly paid $2 million to a British Virgin Islands-based entity named West Coast Holdings, which then contributed significantly to TBLC. Meanwhile, Sarah Thompson's Global Bank South processed numerous questionable transactions tied to these shadowy deals. These revelations point towards a chilling possibility that powerful figures manipulated the political system to secure Conroy's freedom. This tale of corruption doesn't end with Jenkins, Richards, or Thompson. As we continue our investigation, we'll uncover more shocking connections between money, power, and justice in Tennessee. As we delve deeper into the biggest financial crime in Tennessee history, it's crucial to understand the political landscape during which this scandal unfolded. The year was 2006, a time when the state was grappling